Guys, just look at this cheat code setup. Elite enemy on heroic difficulty with 4 directives applied, can't even touch my armor, and this changa with special ammo. You think you can do to me something, boy? Think twice! This build is immortal! And of course, elite territory control changa, I shall say boss, with this minigun. He's tickling me. Butcher in the building as usual. Welcome to Insanity. Guys, today I will show you NOMAD 2.0. Basically lone wolf setup which will make you immortal, and it's shield free by itself. It's kind of achievement in this game. In shield era, oh my goodness, I'm so tired of shields in this game. This is like fresh bread of air, man. And just look at this, pure insanity. You don't have to be afraid from special ammo directive. It's for sure annoying as hell, but it will not deal any damage to you whatsoever. I'm fighting multiple elites at once, and my armor is still full. It's super strong setup, and you can do some mayhem. You will have a lot of fun. You will clear accurate control points with directives applied. You will do hardest missions for sure by yourself if you struggle with open world activities, just like resource convoys or maybe rescue operations. This build will help you a lot. Just look at this, I mean, come on, I think you have never seen anything quite like this, and we have enough damage to put in sleep mode these enemies or delete them from Division 2 servers. Absolutely dope build, and it's time for you to pick up Sweet Dream shotgun out of your stash. Man, it's time. That bad boy will help you a lot in this setup. I'm usually starting the fights with this weapon because you can one-tap non-elite enemies. Of course, on control points or at control points you will fight mostly elite enemies, but during the missions you will fight these mobs who are basically non-threat to you. And Sweet Dream shotgun will proc Memento backpack, intimidate talent for you, and that's all she wrote. And then you can switch to your apartment name at SMG, and you can hit actually 500k per crit. That's a lot, since I don't have a lot of crit damage in this build. I have amplified damage and damage boosts all over the place, but I don't have crit damage. This is hybrid setup, and if someone is telling to you that this build will die from non-elite enemies, come on man, think twice. Look at this. Every enemy around me is non-elite enemy, and still my armor is full. I'm running around like a freak without shield, killing myself. Armor regen is not even at full power or at full display, and still no issues whatsoever. So come on man, and I'm not using even Sweet Dream shotgun. So come on man, come on, this is easy guys. But before we continue, if you don't have guys enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order twice as fast. Everything happens with account sharing. These guys can be trusted. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can and you should check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code RBD you will have 15% discount on all servers. It's an amazing deal, especially when right now this site is updating their prices basically daily. And if you have any questions, please feel free to type your message and operator will reply you immediately. But now let's get back to my NOMAD 2.0 setup, or Never Die Again build, how I will call it, I think in my thumbnail. Yeah, I think I will call it Never Die Again. And yeah, long story short, couple key things here. First of all, we have 72% protection from elites. That's a lot, guys. And if you gonna pair it up with your defender drone, which will reduce incoming damage by more than 20%, you can do the math, man. You can do the math. That's the reason why no changa, no elite enemy can actually deal damage, and even dogs or non-elite enemies are kinda weak. I know maybe a lot of you are struggling with heroic difficulty, but just experiment, guys. Try new builds, try new setups, try this one. Of course, you will change your play style, don't get me wrong, but at first you're gonna feel kinda naked without shield, so it will take some time to get used to it, but at the end I think it's totally worth it. Come on, man. For how long you're gonna use shield? Try this setup. You will farm Washington like there is no tomorrow. You will boost your Shatek level like crazy. So with no further ado, let's get into it. For specialization, we will use Survivalist. Since it's NOMAD 2.0, never die again build, Survivalist specialization is must have. First of all, you will receive protection from elites, and this build is made around protection from elite, but that's not our dirty secret here. Be strong, pay attention. On top of that, you have fire grenades, really dope for crown control, and when you will apply status effect on enemy, if you're gonna play in team, your teammates will deal more damage on status affected enemies as well. Medkit will heal not only you but your teammates as well. You have Seeker, Mandermine, which gonna heal you and follow you forever, and it's pretty goddamn dope. For my main weapon, I'm using NOMAD SMG, the apartment with perfectly measured talent. Unfortunately, it's DZ exclusive and kinda pain in the ass to find decent one. I mean, I have found maybe 3 of these bad boys, and all of them with terrible rolls. Absolutely terrible rolls. I spent huge amount of materials to optimize this bad boy, and it hits hard. Easily one of my favorite weapons in the game, and it brings me that all the good memories from Division 1 times, I mean the house. If you have played Division 1, you know the house SMG. Oh my goodness, that weapon was so beautiful and strong. But my second weapon is exotic shotgun, Sweet Dreams. Guys, it's time to pull out this bad boy out of your stash. It's really dope weapon, and I'm usually starting all the fights with this weapon. Simply run to the non-elite enemy, one tap him with the shotgun, you will proc trophy from Memento backpack that will activate intimidate talent, switch to SMG or any weapon you want to use with this build. And that's all she wrote, bad boys. All she wrote. Enemies will have more issues than your ex-girlfriend. For my pistol, I'm using Orbit NOMAD pistol. Again, this is the exclusive, I'm sorry, with perfect finisher talent that will boost your crit chance and crit damage. For my mask, I'm using new NOMAD mask. When they will fix this mask, I don't know when, this mask will go with Gilligard branded bonus. I will hope that they will come soon, but 2 months and there is silence from Ubi. Anyway, main thing here, guys, you should use Reaper skill as your second attribute. As you see, Reaper skill is increasing your healing. Incoming Reapers didn't do anything to me. I switched 2 mods and you saw Reaper skill increased my healing by 5k. And that's quite a lot, especially with this setup, man. So Reaper skill will be our second tier attribute, protection from elites in our mod slots. And since we are using SMG class, crit chance is not a problem. So third attribute should be crit damage everywhere. With crit chance alone, or I shall say with SMG alone, you can get 21% crit chance. With 2 mods or attachments, you can get extra 10%, so 31% only from weapon, 10% on your Shatek level or Shatek watch, so that's 41, and you can invest here and there some crit chance attribute like I have on chest piece, but honestly I would of course use Reaper skill. But huge but, guys, if you're a lone wolf solo player, of course use intimidate talent, and that's all. You can click out, go away from this video, and you will be fine. But if you're gonna play with team, obliterate should be your option number 1. Intimidate will give you of course more damage, but to get that damage you need bonus armor. To get bonus armor you have to get kills, and in this game kills are kind of tricky to get if you will play with team, because last bullet counts. Maybe you will take 99% of the armor from your enemy, and your teammate or teammate's kills will make that last shot. Kill will be counted as their
Detected.
so you will not get that delicious memento trophy. So that's the reason why I would recommend to use Obliterate, and it has no cooldown, no range limitations, and since NOMAD SMG apartment has really decent rate of fire, you will stack Obliterate pretty goddamn quickly. For gloves, I'm using 511 NOMAD gloves, armor and kill Reaper skill. I'm increasing my survivability like crazy with these gloves. Memento backpack, one of the best backpack for PvE in my eyes. With full stacks you will have 3% armor regen, you will increase your skill efficiency, that will increase our defender drone and seeker mine efficiency as well. You have skill tier and armor core attribute, really dope backpack. For holster and gloves I'm using improvised gear pieces, again Reaper skill. For my healing skills, or in this case seeker mine, defender drone is really strong, 20% damage reduction if you're gonna pair it up with protection from elites, and I have 72% protection from elites. That's the game over. Non-elite enemies will be not problem for me, and crit damage in every possible second attribute. Of course you could take out protection from elites and put everywhere crit damage and deal as much damage as you want, but again it depends on your preference. I am giving you template. Yeah. And Butcher drops the mic. See you in the next one. Bye.